Hello, welcome to Scrap Time. My name's Christine, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this inexpensive advent calendar. This is one of the bags I've made so far, but I'm going to show you all the steps. So I started by getting a pack of inexpensive lunch bags from the dollar store. It was like $1 for a pack of 30 or something, so more than I needed. I like these because they were inexpensive. They're also, you can recycle them, and they're easy to use. So first I'm going to write the number down here. Now I'm writing in cursive, but if you have young children, you might just want to write the actual number. So it's up to you. So I'm doing number 24. So after I write the number, I'm going to go back and just stick in some of my down lines. I just find it adds a little bit more to that calligraphy feel. Here I got a little close. I try not to typically get that close, but these things happen. Now remember too, when you're making an advent calendar, who your audience is. It's young children. So you can put all the time in the world and make the most beautiful advent calendar, but your child's just going to probably rip it open and throw it away. And so that's why I like to try and do something really inexpensive. I do something new every year. I don't keep my calendars. And so I want to make it pretty, but you know, something quick to make and doesn't cost me a lot of money. So I have this Zig Painty pen. And so I'm going to use it just to do some little dots. And I just found this just added a little bit something extra to it. And I just went down the one side of my letters. Now if you had stickles or that, you can do stickles as well, or some glitter pen or whatever you'd like. Just sort of like that. So I'm going to be folding this over, but I don't like that little notch there that's in the bag. So I took my pinking shears and I just cut across. Now if you have a border punch or even a border die, you can run it through a die cutting machine. Anything just to give it that nice little edging. Now because I'm folding it over, when you do that, it blends in. So I wanted to highlight my little edge there. So when I do my inking, I like to do it on a paper, not directly on the board, just because as you see, you get extra ink. And if you do it on a cutting mat, then that ink can transfer to other things and make a bit of a mess. So I just get an extra piece of paper and do it on. And then I took a piece of my purple repositionable tape. I used the one piece of tape for all the bags. It comes on and off, on and off. And I'm using Candied Apple Distress ink. This is the dye ink because I want it to be quick dry. Now with craft paper, it's harder to see the color because of the brown. It's not a nice white surface. So I just go over it a couple times. And the more you go over it, the darker that red will be. So I can remove my tape, and now I have a nice even line there. So when I fold it over now, you can see that little detail. So before we go to fill it, I'm going to show you some things that I use to put in my bags. So of course, candy and chocolate is always welcome by most kids. Gemma likes these different chocolates I make and Ferrero Rochers. So I look for some different candies and chocolates. There's also, I also get her some orange peel. She likes those. Hot chocolate mixes, or I got her this Dunking hot chocolate spoon. That's good for this time of year. Pins are popular right now, so I got this one. We're going to be traveling, so I thought it was an alternate to the regular Canada pin that we put on our bags. Of course, gift cards. And there's so many cute ones. Indigo is our bookstore, so I got a couple of books, and then a few from Starbucks. Starbucks has a lot of really cute gift cards, so I always search for some cute ones. And wherever your kids go, if you have a coffee shop or different places they go. I found this fun cootie catcher. It's sort of a cool one, so I think Gemma will like that. Little notebooks are good. Craft supplies. Gemma is doing a bit of embroidery, so I got her some embroidery floss. Pens or highlighters. Fun socks. These socks I got her. So socks are very popular with kids right now. And I got her a little pack of stickers. And then I got multiples of some of these things. So these are just to give you some ideas of different things. Some of my things might be a little bit more money, but then I even it out with some less expensive items, like the embroidery floss. So you can make it as cheap or as expensive as you want. So I am doing number 24, so I think I'm going to give her the embroidery floss. The other thing is when I am thinking what to do each day, I look at my calendar. So the hot chocolate mix is something she would do at home, and so I would do that on a weekend. Whereas the gift card, she goes and has drinks and that during school, so I would do those on a weekday. So when you're deciding what gift to give what day, you might want to look at the calendar and see when they would use it. So I'm just folding it over like this. And then I have my hole punch. And I just followed the line on my hole punch there for how deep to go. Like that. And I have some little twine here for cording. Which I will just tie in a bow. And like that, one day is done. 23 more to go. So if you're looking to do an advent calendar this year, you might want to do this idea or even do a play on the idea. You can add stickers to it. You can do some more doodling, different things to make it nice and festive. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to Scrap Time Videos on YouTube. In the meantime, here are a couple other videos you might be interested in watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.